Welcome back to Crappy House. It's no longer Shitty House. It's just kind of crappy now. Alright, so this is going to be like a longer video. I had a bunch of smaller videos kind of lined up, but I never ended up publishing any of them because they were all really short. We did as a lot of you guys know, we had a really crappy last 3 weeks. I mean, just, the last 3 weeks sucked. Nothing to do with this house, surprisingly. This house is actually in really, I know, like, you see the wall behind me, but yeah, it's actually in really good shape compared to the rest of our lives over the last 3 weeks. Fucking terrible. But we're not going to get into that because it's depressing and sad, and nobody wants to be depressed and sad while watching a Shitty House video. So, anyways, let's start outside. Oh yeah, it's hot, it's nice, a little fucking humid. All right, yeah, that's a new window. Kapow. Yep. Flip it around here. Look at that. Curb appeal. Now, next up is going to paint the underside of that, and then we're going to cut in some soffits. Or some vents, I should say. Not soffits, but we're going to cut in some vents. Look at this. Oh, windows. Na. Now, that's curb appeal right there. So we got our windows done by D&W. I'm not going to bullshit nobody. It was fucking expensive this time around. We got them done at our house for like $6,000. Boom. Window. Look at that. Tasty. Ooh, look at that. Another window. Tasty. This house. Boom. Look at those windows. They're so sick. Looks so good. $12,000. Yeah. That's how much the windows here cost me. 12 freaking K. So, why do you ask? Did we spend so much money on windows? One, because of how they frame them in. We plan on selling this house here in the near future. Apparently we have our quiet title hearing on the 11th. Land bank's handling that for us. But after that, we'll be able to sell the house. So with that being said, we wanted the best curb appeal we could get. And you have to spend money for that. D&W does a fantastic job of framing their windows in and making things look real good. Like I said, we had it done on our house. Our house looks fantastic now, as long as I keep it clean. But I've been here. So anyways, that is why we did that. It was expensive. Totally worth it though. We have 6 basement windows. This would have been a lot cheaper had we not had those. But they all needed to be replaced, and they were all a huge pain in the ass. And I'll actually show you what they did for us that they normally don't do for other people. So I feel special. All right. So we're going to go inside. New steps. That's right. New freaking stairs. Keith's buddy and helper, Andy, went ahead and redid our stairs. Now, excuse the mess because I've been down here working, but I want to slide over here first and show you these amazing windows. Look at that. So not only did they frame the outside for us, but they also framed the inside. They don't do that for everybody. They did it for us because I think that they know that they want a long-lasting relationship with us. Now, we are going to have a discussion about those price tags if they want to continue to do business with us, because that shiznit was expensive. So, what else? Well, Heather has been a busy, busy girl. Do you see all this white paint? Yeah, that's dry locked. She dry locked the entire freaking basement. See these fans? These fans are sick. They're $200, or I'm sorry, I spent $200 on 2 of them total, and man, do they move air. 2.4 amps each, and I've had them running for a little bit now. Just trying to dry this up as much as possible for Heather. We still get some condensation on the walls, to be expected. It is very cold down here. It's like having a freaking air conditioner, which is awesome. But we really want this all to dry out so that we can make sure that the paint sets real nice and that the dry lock takes to the wall the way that it's supposed to. As you can tell, still working on the electrical. Lots of lines have been run. I mean, a lot. There are freaking wires everywhere down here. But everything is going to be safe and up to code. That's how you flip a house. You make sure that it's freaking safe. Because if it's not, you shouldn't be doing this. You got to make sure that the house is safe. You don't want to sell a house to some family that they're going to end up having a whole bunch of damn problems with later on down the road. Well, immediately, I should say. Everybody's going to have problems down the road. But immediately, where somebody gets hurt, that's stupid. And I actually just heard a horror story about a guy who bought a house in like West Bloomfield for like $300,000. It was a shitty flip job, and guess what? It cost him a bunch of money to try to get it all fixed. And the house that's sold like right over there, compared to where we're at right now, for $76,000, they're ripping out like everything in that house, and that house was flipped. So that should tell you a lot. Anyways, this here framed. Now this was a safety thing. What do I mean by that? Is these brackets right here were the only thing holding the kitchen up, and they've seen better days. So we've got 2 beams that we made, right? Then we framed it in, and now it is stable. I had to take the sledge to wedge it into place, so she's firm. She's secured to the top plate and also secured to the other beam that was existing prior to. We don't have to worry about the other side because they have the metal beams still in place. You can see there's one right here, hidden behind all the shitty wood. But yep. So anyways, that is what we have working on over like last week. Been kind of a mess, but we're getting there. Interruptions here and there, you know how that is, life. But cool part is I can turn the lights off down here and it's still daylight because of all these windows. But anyways, all right guys, that is it for me. I will see you on the next one. I'm going to try to get back to daily videos, but with that being said, sometimes it's chaos. So we will try to update you guys as often as possible. See you later.